week last week. What a day this weekend. Well, you just, I don't know where the weeks are going. Things just blurring. When I finish one thing, I'm starting another. So it's quite busy at the moment. Decent weekend spent with the family. Yeah, no football this weekend, so it's a decent weekend really spent with the family. Quite enjoyed it. Busy as well, obviously Halloween, kids had loads of gigs, pub was really busy. Entertainment wise, chock-a-block, like I had nobody spare, so really good security wise as well. Everybody was out fully like functional, so good. Long week again this week. I just seem to be, the one thing I'm struggling with at the moment as a leader is sleep. Like, I'm not sleeping very well, so I'm up like 3-4 times a night at the moment. By the time I finish everything, I get to bed, it's 11, 12, and then I'm up by about 6 earlier if I want to train, just because of how hectic my days are at the moment. And I am starting to delegate a little bit more, but it's a lot tougher than, you know, at the moment. It just seems to be like that. Like, I can't seem to get that sweet spot of sleep. So I am trying, and I'll change stuff and we'll move things around. But chock-a-block day today, so school run done, on the route now to Cardiff, and a full day, a few one-to-ones with my team. I've got the CEO's meeting, I got the management meeting, and then I've got a couple of new supplier. I'm meeting with a new supplier potentially for the facilities company. I like to be involved in everything, and I'm not involved like I'm hands-on, like I run everything myself day to day, because I got an incredible team. But it's more of, I like to have a handle on, if I'm spending money, I want to know where the money's going. Does that make sense? So okay, I have a spot there. Now that's the main thing for me. If I'm spending money, where's money going? I want to know where it's going. So that's the key thing that I'm trying to focus on at the moment, is that we had a great month as a business, like incredible month. We're gonna have a great 2025-2026 financial year. It's such an amazing spot right now. It's unreal. So and we're still growing on certain things, and we're still growing the fitness side, still growing the entertainment side. We are not actively growing the security side, like that's organic at the moment. It's really cold in here, so but it is coming, and it is in a very good position this week. You know, I'm delivering and training trainers this week, so I like to make sure that the trainers we take on know what they're taking on. Does that make sense? So I'm doing that. I'm also doing, we're looking at some new offices in London, so we're looking at taking the Apollo group to London, rather than Wales and Manchester. We're just going to have one central hub in London, which will be great. And then I'm looking at that. So I'm away this week a little bit. I've got to deal with some staff issues, some disciplinaries and some appeals. Not the part of a job as a leader as I love to do, but part of the job you have to do sometimes. Obviously B&I Thursdays are pretty much out for me, because it's very much B&I focused. And then yeah, back to Friday then, and we're back with a client. So, and then the weekend, and then on Sunday we meet with a girl group. So Sunday is the first time we meet with a girl group, which is incredible. And we're putting a girl group together, so all to reveal very shortly. So very busy week this week. So I'll try to take as much content as possible. I'll give you some snippets of the podcast that we're recording tomorrow. We've just about finished our new office/podcast studio. That's nearly up and running. There's a few more things to come now, and then that'll be ready. So yeah, everything's going in the right direction, to be honest. I'm really happy with it. So let's see how it goes, isn't it, and how it runs. But yeah, all good. And things are only getting busier and crazier, and that's what I love. Yeah. I did want to come on though and just ask a question. How far is too far? what I mean by that, like if you're in a relationship or you've got relatives or you've got best friends or what have you that constantly, like, I don't know, let you down, then let's put it that way, or kick off, or you know, they don't see the wrong in their actions, or they think that, you know, they play the victim a lot, or they want to decide that you have to forgive them every time that they are out of order, but it's never their fault. How far is too far? When do you get to a point where you just cut them free? And obviously, if you have seen some of my other videos on my YouTube channel, you know, I talk about cutting people loose and negativity, and I'm at a point in my life where I just want to earn money because that's what drives me. And the reason money drives me is because I want to give my family the best ever. I can't be bothered with drama anymore. I can't bother with drama. I can't be bothered with having to try and please people. I'm just in my point of my life now where I just don't need it. Don't need negativity. Don't need the victim blame. I just can't bother. So I've made some really difficult decisions over the last 12 months about cutting people away, and about how quickly I get close to people. And because I've been burnt in the past, where you got close to people and then as soon as you're not used to them anymore, they just get rid of you. You're just not a use. Bye bye. Do you mean? And it hurts. But also I've had it where people, you just defend people, and then they just kick off. And I want to know with you guys, when do you cut people off and think that's enough? Enough's enough. Get rid of it, innit? Get it out of your life. Because it is one of probably the hardest decisions when it's friends, family. But when do you say enough's enough and you just can't be arsed, and you just give up? Let me know in the comments what you think. But yeah, since turning 40, reflecting a lot at the moment, reflecting a lot on who I am, what I'm doing, what is it that drives me, who I want to surround myself with. And I try to surround myself, and that's what being nice about, with like-minded people that really get me. But what about you? What do you think? When is the time to cut people off? Let me know, guys. What a day, what a long day. So obviously spoke to you this morning. I made a little rant about cutting people off, which sparked a bit of fury from some people who used to be close to me, who are not now. Truth hurts. The other thing then, streamline management meeting, had an issue with some payroll stuff. We do some payroll on the 5th for one of the companies. So sorted that out with the management team, and realised there's a bit of a flaw in our process for onboarding. So we're in the middle of fixing that and sorting that out. And then once that was done, I jumped on the phone with my solicitor and my accountant about the restructure, going from Total Group to Apollo Group. Then met with a commercial director of a football club that I'm buying into. What am I doing? I don't know. So doing that, and then on top of that, then we had the CEO meeting, and we're looking at the restructure of that, because as we buy more companies in and we're buying like more acquisitions in here and abroad, we realise that some of our team members are not performing where they need to be, so we need to get them up there, but others are at their peak and maybe need to come down a little bit to regrow. So look at the restructure there, so I'm working on that. And then I had a meeting with a new supplier for janitorial stuff for the facilities company just closed in the area. They turned up, and then on top of that, then we have then managed to do a meeting with the AI specialist that's going to integrate all our systems, so everything's in one place, and our AI bots and stuff are going to do a lot more for us. So it's been a really information overload day. Plus, on top of that, my to-do list is bigger than ever. I think my sheet, I have a sheet and I normally get about 5 or 6 things on it. It's got about 20 things on it. Now, they don't all have to be done today, because I'm on the road and in meetings all day tomorrow and Wednesday and Thursday. I want to try and get as many of them done tonight before I move on. I've delegated some of them. That's what a good leader does, delegates out. Delegated some of them, and the rest of it I'm trying to move on. So yeah, loads going on, but it's all exciting stuff. So I will be working through the night and you'll see it. So yeah, all good. But hope you've had a great day.